Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Evil here from Sinister Tabletop Gaming. This video kind of stems from the last video I did on my channel regarding regarding my gaming room, because I have no shortage of enthusiasm about talking about my gaming room. So the request this time was from a user who wanted to know about my setup behind the DM screen. Now, I'm going to preface this and say that I am not an expert DM. I have been DMing since I was a teenager, with a large interlude in between where I did nothing. And I'm fairly new as far as getting reacquainted with D&D through 5e. But I am an enthusiast of old classic Dungeons & Dragons, 2nd edition to be particular. So a lot of the stuff I'm running is stuff that I've converted or whatever. But anyway, I'll stop blabbing about that and show you guys what I have going on here behind the screen, and show you what I have and why I have it and all that fun stuff. So behind my screen, so over here, this is a Roll for Initiative dice tower, and I got it because it had the initiative tracker on there. I know a lot of people don't like initiative trackers, but I find it really easy to use. They're magnetic. You can use dry erase on them and then move them around to set initiative for the combat. It also has a great dice tower built in, which I love the sound of dice going down it. It's just a guilty pleasure. Not something that's required, it's just something that I really like. These are all my dice from back in the probably 90s, early 90s, as well as some new ones splashed in there, but a lot of that stuff is vintage stuff out of old box sets and that I bought at old gaming stores back in the day. This is just like a school box. I tend to hide any miniatures that I have for an encounter in here so the players can't see them if they fit. If not, they live up on the shelf up there and I go grab them when I need them. But if the players are really astute and they look up there and see new miniatures, they probably know what's up. This is my old 13.3 MacBook Pro. This is kind of retired as far as a daily use laptop, but it's still handy for Dungeons & Dragons. I tend to bring up everything that I need and have it up in a tab before the game, so if I need to reference some rules or some mechanics for a monster or whatever, I'll have them up in a tab beforehand and ready to go. Over here is some stuff. I actually bought a 2nd edition Forgotten Realms box set, and this magazine was inside, an old dungeon magazine. And I had to do a quick session the other day because it was just kind of spur of the moment. So I've actually found a pretty cool adventure in here, and we ran the majority of it. Anyway, this is from 1987, so in pretty good shape. Pretty cool. This is just another vintage module I picked up. I've been just kind of picking these up here and there. I haven't done anything with this yet. I just got it in the mail the other day and I just sat it in here. This is my campaign notebook. So I tend to do a lot of homebrew, mainly because I don't have to follow other people's lore and rules and things like that. I may kind of pilfer that stuff out of a module or something, but this is the book for the 3D dungeon that I ran here recently, and then the sequel is currently being written, but that all goes in that book. These are just character sheets. All my players just leave their stuff here, so they live there, and then these are your run-of-the-mill player's handbook, monstrous manual, that kind of stuff. That's pretty much behind my screen. This I just picked up the other day. I really like it. It's just a little clamp-on USB lamp. It's great for back here. It's got a couple different power levels, which is cool. I usually use this thing. I'm old and have bad eyesight, so this is great for being able to look at something I need magnified, but also as the room is not super bright, I'll pull this out and drag it out over the game map so that all the players have good light, so this makes a good auxiliary light. So, I don't know, that's pretty much everything behind the desk. I generally don't have enough room for everything, so I have this little table down here that I might drag out and put over here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's behind the table. And this is new dungeon stuff I'm working on. These are called dungeon sticks from Heroes Horde, I believe. I have just printed them, 3D printed them, and haven't done anything with them yet. I'm going to paint them up. These make really cool cavern dungeon stuff. This is great for sort of finished dungeon, like Dwarven Ruins or Dwarven Dungeon or whatever. This is cool for like cavernous stuff. I'm working on some water features to go with that. So that's kind of cool. I built some new rocks the other day. And then this is kind of based off the whole UDT thing. I always have an encounter that's on a road. It's in, out in the middle of nowhere on a road, and I never have anything good to set up on a game mat for it. So I took the skills I learned from doing this and applied it to this. That's why everything's kind of brown, dirt colored, covered it with flocking, whatever you want to call it. And then, not super happy with this road. I'm probably going to do some more with like some sand on it or whatever, but this will just be like a general, open road kind of a thing. Your party camps by the side of the road, you're attacked by gnolls or whatever. And I got the same light that I'm using over there on my laptop I used to light my miniatures over here. This is always real dark, and this makes it easy to see, so pretty cool little addition. These are some more 3D printed things I did. The Hellraiser box. I run another channel called It's Always Halloween because my wife and my family were all horror movie nuts. So we're always into, the macabre and stuff like that. So we watched Hellraiser the other day. So I decided to 3D print some puzzle boxes. Anyway, that's it. That's update on the room. That's behind my DM screen. I plan on maybe shooting some video when I have a session. I only DM every 2 or 3 months. I don't have real regular sessions. I play weekly with an online group, but I only DM, maybe 3 or 4 times a year. So I may try and shoot some video of that if anyone's interested in watching. But that's my table set up. Nothing else is really new. I did get some new 2E stuff that I'm always looking around on eBay looking for stuff. I got a copy of Dragon Mountain for like 35 bucks. These tend to go for quite a lot of money. This kind of completes my 2nd edition wish list as far as box sets that I always wanted and never had. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I mentioned that I'm a licensed 3D printer now through several 3D designers. So like Fat Dragon Games, whose stuff I like to print a lot. I'm licensed to sell their stuff now. Heroes Horde, Dutch Mogul, or otherwise known as Ill-Gotten Games. I can print their stuff now. So I am not just mass producing stuff and throwing it out on eBay. The stuff I'm selling is sort of finished and ready to game. And I'm just Sinister Gaming on eBay. You can look me up on there. Anyway, that's it. I probably blabbered long enough. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have more questions or anything, let me know. I'm happy to talk about it or discuss anything. Otherwise, catch me online. Hit my Facebook group. Give me a like if you would. I'd appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next one. See you guys.